Hey, it's your boy DC, and today I'm doing a review of my 2019 Velar, driver tested after a year. I'm going to tell you what I like about it, what I love about it, what are some of my pet peeves, and if I were to go back, what would I do? Would I still get it, or would I make some options or do some changes? So keep you posted. So first I want to tell you the things that I love about this car. And the first thing is obviously the aesthetics, how the car looks. I'm a designer myself, and so when I first saw the Velar come out on the market, I was definitely taken away by the sleekness and the streamline of it. Even all the way down to these door handles that come in and out of the body. Just simply press this button and the door handles just pop right out. Yeah, so with these door handles, if you just press the front door, then only the front door opens. If you press the back door button, then the back door and all the other doors will open up. It makes it very simple and easy to access, as well as it lets you know when your car is locked and unlocked. Another great feature, which you can't see right now, but at night time, there's actually a light that illuminates from the bottom of the door handles when you do unlock the door. It's big features that I really do love about this vehicle. The other thing that I love about the vehicle is I did get the R Dynamic trim. So we have the white bottom with the black glass top. It just looks really good, super clean, as well as it comes with all blacked out emblems. I'm a big fan of white on black and just keeping it nice, simple, and clean. And I think it definitely makes the vehicle stand out compared to a lot of other vehicles out there on the street. The other thing that I really love about this vehicle is the upgraded rims. So these are upgraded to 21 inch, and they actually have the Pirelli wheels on them as well. They drive super smooth and they look amazing. They're just a little bit difficult to clean, but that's not too bad though. So when it comes to the interior of the Velar, it's very streamlined and a lot of it's touch buttons. We have a dual console in the middle, and the upper console is for basically Apple Play and to control the audio and other types of settings for the vehicle. You have a bottom main screen, and that's for pretty much your user comfort. That comes down to the temperature that you want your vehicle, the temperature you want your seats, as well as the driving settings for the vehicle itself. Really easy to navigate and get through. One of the things I really love about this vehicle is the small little attention to details. So when I push the start to engine button, the shifter knob comes up out of the dash, and then I can select to go and drive, reverse, or so on. Another great feature about this vehicle is the navigations on the steering wheel. These are touch navigations, allows you to set your cruise control as well as other areas of the vehicle like your gauge controls, as well as you can adjust the audio. Let me show you a couple of gestures that you can do that I really like. So this touch gesture is, if I swipe my finger around, the music will go up, as well as I can tap to skip along. Another cool thing is if I press menu, these gauges actually change. And then I can actually do different changes to the gauge board here if I want to make any adjustments. And then once I'm done, I can just click OK, or I can press up to close it and it switches back. I think this feature is very nice. Another feature that I really love about this car is the cruise control. So there's a module right here that actually can detect how far and close the vehicle is in front of you, and then you can set how far you want to follow along the vehicle, and the car will automatically brake and accelerate to keep up with that vehicle. It makes it great when you're driving on the highway for long distance drives. The next feature I want to talk about is the audio system. I believe there's about 17 or 19 different speakers that are surround sound all around the vehicle, and they have a surround sound system called a Marion. The Marion surround sound system is very easy to adjust, and you can actually drag and drop where you want your music to play around in the vehicle, as well as you can adjust the bass, the treble, and the subwoofer, and you have different stereo settings depending on how you prefer to hear your music. Another attention to details that I like is, I believe they call this like a piano pattern. It's embossed pattern that is all across the interior of the dash. It's actually soft to touch too. I also love that this vehicle has Apple Play. It has one of the largest oversized screens for Apple Play. You can bring up all your options here, and it brings in all your apps. Makes it very easy to read the navigation as well, and when you're trying to select your music. Another awesome feature is that it has multiple different drive modes. You could drive it in just economy, comfort, or dynamic. I believe it has up to 7 different drive modes. I primarily drive it in comfort as well as economy, but when I'm about to jump on the highway or I want to have a little bit more control in the handling and a little bit more boost, then I'll put it in dynamic. So I'm here in the back seat. What's great is it still has pretty good leg room. Granted, I'm not the tallest person, I'm about 5'10", but you can see that I still have plenty of room to move my legs, and I have the seat pretty far back for the driver's seat. I like to drive farther back, and so it has pretty good spacious room. We have leather seats back here, cup holder, and everything that you could need. Now let's talk about some of my pet peeves. So though I like the black top, this black top is notorious for fingerprints. And what happens a lot of times is when your friends, family, even yourself, when you're getting in and out of the vehicle, it's hard to remember to not touch this top black part, because as soon as you touch this black top part, it's going to leave fingerprints all over it. It's just difficult when you have friends getting in and out of the vehicle, and then they always are leaving fingerprints on there and you have to re-clean it. Another pet peeve about this black top is it does get little micro scratches. That's why you have to make sure you wash it by hand, and that whoever is washing it with a nice soft microfiber. Do not ever go to an automatic car wash, because those things will scratch this up like crazy. So that's another big thing to look out for. So I got my Velar back in March 2019. So I've been driving it for about 1.5 years now. Still has less than 10,000 miles on it. I'm very satisfied and happy with my purchase. I still get excited every time I go out into the garage to open it up and get into it. So I really am satisfied with my purchase. If I were to go back, the only thing that I might change, or the other additional option that I may do, is right now I have the P250, which is actually a 4-cylinder turbo. Yes, it has, you know, some good drive to it, you know, when I press on the gas all the way down. I kind of wish though I would have went with the P350, which is actually a 6-cylinder turbo, so it would have given me a little bit more power, but I'm not a big speedster. I like to just kind of cruise, so not too bad right now. And if I do want to get that extra boost, I just put it into the dynamic mode, but that would be probably the only thing I would actually change about it. Overall, I'm super satisfied, and I would recommend anyone else to get one. I haven't had any concerns whatsoever. Also, it only needs to be serviced once a year, which is great. I can just take it right over to the dealership and they take care of all that. And maintenance on it has been very, very simple. So no complaints here. If you guys have any other additional questions, please put them in the comments and I'll make sure to answer them for you. Thank you for watching.